Dr. Kemi for Kemi Talks Aviation. It's Tuesday, the 12th of August, 2025. Let's talk about Ibom Air and this latest video that's trending, Accra, Ghana. Well, it's the same flight attendant, and some of you are bringing your files out and saying that you've had incidents with her, and you're showing us your videos, things that you're supposed to be documenting when it happened, but you didn't. Okay, everybody has a vault. Well, let me just tell you what's in my vault as well. This flight attendant was slapped visibly in front of everybody's face. She stood at the door and she was not letting comfort come out of that plane. Some of you are still asking the stupid question, why was she blocking comfort? Because she was detaining her. It was a citizen's arrest. That's the way it's done everywhere, even in America. You guys are so mercilessly stupid. I was the journalist that did the story of a Nigerian who had a bomb in his underwear. I broke that story in 2009. I covered it. I was on every single media outlet in the world. Fox News, CNN, Larry King, everything. Do you know how they caught Mutalab's son? How they had to restrain him in the middle of a flight at 35,000 feet? It's not all the time that you're on the ground, but this one was on the ground and you're saying that why was she blocking? They were waiting for the cops to come pick her up on airport security. Don't ask stupid questions. This lady should get an award for her work. She's doing it well. Now I'm going to tell you some shocking things. So Tony Ednott wrote this on his page from someone that sent in the video, saying, oh, this is another incident with the same air hostess. Other passengers have had the same encounter, blah, blah, blah. And you didn't talk, right? And you want us to believe you now. Okay, let's try and believe you. When I was reading through this thing, the highlighted areas is where I stopped. I don't have time, and I don't entertain bullshit. She's always likes to be in control. Typical Nigerian mentality, inferiority complex, low self-esteem. She always likes to be in control and makes it clear she's in charge. Yeah, she's in charge. She's fucking in charge. You're not in charge. You're a passenger. Okay? You bought your ticket to go from point A to point B. Even your passport doesn't belong to you. It belongs to the Nigerian Immigration Service. We rent our passport from the government, even though we pay for it. But the fact that you chose Ibom Air to fly to Ghana, okay, that's your choice. You have to go with Ibom Air's rules and the aviation rules in the international realm. I have been online today giving you videos and education about everything aviation and AIDA. I think I should do it for the rest of the week. We were on a flight heading to Accra. She had a disagreement with a passenger. Why does she have to have a disagreement with the passenger? Why are you passengers not doing what she asked you to do? Put your seat belts on. Fold your tray. Turn off your phone. It's easy English. They are trained to take care of this nonsense. You can't try this on Qatar Airways. You can't try this on Emirates. You can't try it on British Airways, but you want to try it on the Nigerian Airlines? No. She asked the pilot to return to Lagos. You see how powerful flight attendants are? You just think there's some girls that are serving you biscuits and tea. Once there's a security breach, they have to return to where they're coming from. Or you didn't hear the flight that left New York 9 hours into the flight and they had to turn back to New York. Do you know how it affects everybody else on the plane? When we landed in Lagos, airport security was there waiting. They escorted the passenger of the flight, meaning he couldn't continue the trip to Ghana with us. So you guys went to Ghana, right? You're lucky that Ghana is 45 minutes from Nigeria, at least from Lagos. This is not a story. Get your shit together, Nigerians. You don't have to fly. You can go by road 3-4 days to Ghana. This is nonsense. I commend Ibom Air and this flight attendant for doing the good job. There are 3 kinds of crew members. The flight crew consists of the pilots, first officer and captain, the flight attendants, some are male, some are female, When it's time for you guys to sleep on a plane, long haul flights, they are sleeping by sitting on a hard surface, unlike us that we have the chair and we can move our seats and everything. Now, when you're talking about the $30,000 flights, the Emirates A380, they have beds down there for the flight attendants when it's time to sleep. But you guys don't understand their dedication. You think there's some house girl just serving you coffee and biscuits on the plane? Like, don't annoy me, guys. You're fucking annoying me. Comfort is everywhere on the American pages, all the aviation pages in America and UK, everywhere. She has gone global. Now she can't even travel. I heard that they've put her on no-fly list in certain countries. My friends at the FAA saw the video. Imagine. That's the automatic no-fly list. She needs to go and get anger therapy. Anger management, anger therapy. She needs to see a psychotherapist. Whatever this case is, she's just ruining her own life. Imagine if she wants to go to school in America or somewhere now. She can't even get to America because they won't let her fly, domestic or international. And all of you saying that they're calling Comfort a prostitute. Comfort is a prostitute. She might have a job on the top of it as a real estate agent or whatever you guys call her, but she's been seen in Ghana many times. You saw her sitting in front of Labadi Beach Hotel and other hotels over there. There are people who have contacted me. I told those people I'm not in journalism anymore, but I was taking their information. Wake up, all of you. Nigerian girls are getting on the planes on Friday morning at 7 a.m. The airpiece at 7 a.m. is full of girls, all dressed sexy and provocative. 7 a.m. I've taken that flight before. A lot of them recognize me. Dr. Kemi, Dr. Kemi. I don't take photos with anyone because of that, because most of them are prostitutes. They're going to do hookups in Ghana. Ghanaian politicians, businessmen, they patronize these Nigerian girls. These are not the ones that stand on the streets of Ghana. There's mass prostitution in Ghana. These are the ones that are doing the high-class hookups. They fly them in from Nigeria. They fly out Sunday or Monday. I've gone undercover. I've done undercover investigations. Did I not do the video last week, or you don't see it on my page on YouTube and TikTok? Don't support nonsense. Shout out to Ibom Air and the staff. I would never support nonsense. I've not even started posting anything. When I start posting the US fights in the plane, you'll understand better. Better get it together, people. Flight attendants are very powerful. Imagine, I've never been on a turnaround plane, but if I am, somebody's going to have Pepe. And then finally, I do want to say one thing. All these flight attendants are not blind. When they see girls leaving Nigeria, provocatively dressed, indecent, many of them young girls in their 20s, they're not stupid. They know you're going to do ashewo work. So there's a pattern, and they know the pattern. And I'm sure these two knew each other. I'm just telling you now. Comfort and this lady, I'm sure they knew each other from one of these Ghana hookup trips. That's what I'm looking to hear soon. But of course, I'm not investigating because I'm not in journalism anymore. If I had funding and I investigated these people while I was working, if this happened at that time, I'll tell you exactly. But I'm guessing they know each other. When I say they know each other, that flight attendant probably knows Comfort from all the hookup trips. And all of you abusing me on every social media, especially X, Tutu, you're a stupid bastard. Okay? She's a prostitute. She does hookups. And that's what you do too with APC lawmakers, Community Toilet of London. Tutsi on X.